Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on a $1 million challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video, we did a stock update on ticker symbol MMAT and also an update on ticker symbol MMTLP, the special preference share, and we looked at the question, if you buy this special preference shares, will you be entitled to the special dividend? So please refer back to the previous video for details of an update on this topic. So before we start today's stock analysis, quick reminder of the $1 million challenge. So if anybody wants to join us on this journey, right now it's continuing very successfully, especially in very difficult trading conditions that we've seen. So this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to achieve 201 trades with a return of approximately 3.5% per trade. It's not 201 consecutive trades, it's 201 average trades. We also have a special spreadsheet for the challenge, and this is focusing on low and medium risk stocks to try to achieve this 3.5% return. The Discord community is growing, well in excess of 300 now, sharing due diligence, working together in the challenge, trading tips, research, chart analysis, technical analysis, etc. The Discord area includes sections such as an agreement area, FAQs, you can chat and ask questions in there. The stock spreadsheet is also available. You can share your buys. We have a king and queen alert section and also a leaderboard. Once you join the challenge, you will get exclusive access to a special video with more in-depth and detailed strategy to help you get started. So join us on this journey. Details in description below. Today's stock analysis is for ticker symbol PROG Progenity. This is a stock that was featured approximately 1 month ago in a video you'll see on the screen here. In my previous video, I identified this as a potential squeeze stock. At that time, it was trading around about $2. This was a stock that we also discussed in the Discord in early October. So for advanced details of such stocks, join us on our Discord, details in the description below. So let's have an update on this stock today. And we're going to start by having a look at the chart. So if you have a look at the chart here, which goes back to just approximately March 2021 and prior to that, when we called out this stock around about early October 2021, we can see here on the screen just prior to that it was trading around about $1, and then it did shoot up to in excess of $2, a little bit of consolidation, and then close of play today we can see the stock is up just in excess of 14.88%. At one point just a few days ago it did get it did go in excess of $6. It has come down significantly since then, but great day today as well. It's just up in excess of 14.88%, closing around about $4.89. So let's see what the latest developments with regards to PROG. So if anybody does not know about this company, we're going to have a quick look at the profile here. So from the investor relations page, we can see here that Progenity is a biotech company. It's involved in the fields of gastrointestinal health and also oral biotherapeutics. Let's now have a look at the latest technicals with regard to the stock. Let's start by having a look at the moving averages. We can see here the 20-day moving average is just in excess of 34.5%. The 50-day moving average is very healthy, just in excess of 106%. And the 200-day moving average is well in excess of 63%. So what that tells me is the stock is moving up in the short term, in the medium term, and in the long term. So certainly very bullish there. In terms of volume, close of play today, at time of editing, we're looking at volume just in excess of 121 million, compared with an average volume of 74 million. So certainly very fluid and easy to trade. In terms of the RSI, we can see here the RSI close of play was just in excess of 66%. So certainly significant amount of demand for the stock. In terms of the shares outstanding, we can also see here total share outstanding. Here we can see just in excess of 170.91 million. Share float, we're looking at 129.16 million, and the short float 17%, and the short ratio 0.3. The next update that was not available in the first video is with regard to the financials. So we're just going to have a look at the third quarter 2021 financial results and a summary of the 3-month period ending September 30th, 2021, and we're going to compare that with the 3-month period ending June the 30th, 2021. So we can see here the company generated just approximately 9.6 million in revenue. We can also see here operating expenses were approximately $30.7 million. However, if we compare that with the previous period, operating expenses were 36.1 million. So certainly expenses have gone down. So that's certainly showing a lot more efficiency. Let's have a look at the net loss. So obviously the company is not profit making, but net loss was approximately $43.7 million for the period ending September the 30th, 2021. However, on a positive note, we can compare that with the previous net loss, which was $78.5 million. So the net loss has gone down quite significantly. And if this pattern continues, I think certainly the company will be moving towards profitability. So what I have also expect from the company, I expect revenue projections to increase. I expect the company to certainly reduce their losses going forward. So long term, the indications and the signals from this financial report are certainly positive. So overall sentiment is certainly improving, and there is a lot of positivity with regard to the stock. So let's have a look at the latest institutional buys. So according to Fintel here, we can see the latest buys from the period 16th and the 18th of November here. Vast majority are green, and we can see some significant buys here from Janet Street Group LLC. And on the 16th of November, we can see one of the purchases was for in excess of 564,000 shares. And the other thing we're going to look at now is the latest 13D and 13G filings that are available. So we have two here on Fintel. One is dated 30th of October 2021, and that is showing that CVI Investments have current shares in excess of 12 million. And the latest filing here, 13D and A, from the 27th of August 2021, is showing that Ethereum Capital Management LP are also holding shares in excess of 73 million. What I'm now going to do is go back to the earnings, but this time I'm going to focus on the latest corporate highlights. So again, this is important information with regard to potential investors and also some bullish information. So we can see in the first bullet point here, the company have also added 4 patents relating to ingestible technologies for the delivery of therapeutics via the GI tract. So we can also see in the second bullet point, they've entered into an additional partnership with a large pharmaceutical company to evaluate its therapeutic with Progenity's oral biotherapeutics delivery system. Good news there. The company is also continuing to make progress with the device and manufacturing improvements for both OBDS and drug delivery systems. It held its first inflammatory bowel disease clinical advisory board meeting. So certainly good news there, but further down, this is certainly very positive for potential investors, and this one I think has certainly drawn my attention here, and that is the company raised approximately $40 million in proceeds from an underwritten public offering in August 2021. So this is something that we talked about in the previous video, but also an additional $20 million in gross proceeds from a registered direct offering in October 2021. So the company here received $19.6 million from warrants exercised in the second half of 2021 to date. And the final thing I'd like to draw your attention in terms of the corporate highlights is the very last bullet point at the bottom, and I think this is probably the most bullish thing with regard to the stock, and that is the company have launched and managed the process to license Precludia, which they have a trademark for, test to commercial partners with an approximately $3 billion market in the US alone. So obviously we also have worldwide potential. The company have received an important patent allowance for one of the key assays, strengthening the growing IP portfolio that they have, and also supporting ongoing licensing efforts. So the long-term potential is tremendous. In the previous video, we identified this stock as squeeze rating 1. So we're going to have a look at the squeeze rating now in terms of how that has changed. So we can see here the squeeze rating is still extremely high. However, it's now number 2 out of 5,461 with a squeeze rating score here of 96.37. Let's now have a look at the short borrow fees, and again these are quite significantly high. We can see At time of editing, 23 hours ago, they were just in excess of 65%, then changing up 4 hours ago, approximately 69%, remaining around about the same, and the latest one around about 68.76%, so quite significantly high here. Final thing I'd like to say is Progenity is still regarded as a potential squeeze stock. It is extremely volatile. It does still have lots of volatility. I also think it has huge amounts of potential. It is heavily discussed in the Discord, so if you would like to get advanced notification of such stocks and also participate in some of the discussions, join us in the journey on the $1 Million Challenge, and also join us in our Discord. This details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.